Here's a situation. You have a massive spreadsheet with multiple columns of data that keep growing in length as you get new data, and different formulas that apply to that data. What you need is a way to set a new range dynamically. Here's an example. I have 4 branches, 3 rows of data, and when I add new data, I need a way for it to pick it up dynamically or automatically. Now within Excel, there are many ways to do the same thing. There's a way to do this with the offset formula, but in this example, I'm going to show you how to do it with the index formula. And I think you'll find that the index, since it has fewer arguments, it's easier to understand, and since it's not volatile, it's faster. And this may be a better application for you on your spreadsheet. So to do this, we're going to have to name a range, and I'm using Excel 2010, so to do that, I go to the Formulas ribbon, then I go to the Name Manager. I click New. I pick a name that's short but descriptive. BA is going to refer to this branch A column, and I come down to the Refers To box. Now normally a range would be a starting cell, then a colon, then the ending cell. So this is going to start out what looks like normal. I'm going to pick out a starting cell, then I'm going to hit colon. It's going to fill out a cell for me. I don't need this. I'm going to back up because the second part to this range is not a cell, it's the index formula. Then I'm going to come back here to the starting cell and just drag down a little bit to fill this out automatically as much as I can, but I'm going to choose my own bottom row. I'm going to choose 100 because I know my data will never go past 100. Now Excel 2010 goes down over 1,000,000 rows. I'm not going to go down that far. You could if you like, but really should just pick enough that you know for sure it'll capture it all. Then after that, I'm going to use the count formula, and I'm going to do the same thing. Make sure this bottom matches the other bottom row I chose. Do close parentheses, hit enter. Now that's the name of the range I just created, and this is what it refers to. So let's test this with a simple sum formula. Sum BA comes up with 50 as the answer. I can highlight this, check it down here to see if it's correct. It's correct, it has the right answer. So now let's see if it picks up new information. I'll type in 40. The answer should be 90. There, it changed to 90. I'll add 10. Answer should now be 100. There, it changed to 100. So it's working. And anytime you have more formulas that apply to the same data, all you need to do is type the formula name and then the range you just created. So you go formula name, range, formula name, range, formula name, range, formula name, range. So let's look at this closer, make sure it's working. According to this, there are 5 rows, and if we look at this, we'll say, oh yeah, there's 5 rows. Max is 40. Yes, max is 40, and min is 10. Yes, there's 2 of them, but 10 is the min. So let's add more here. Let's add something greater than the max. Let's add 50. See if it caught it. Max went up to 50, the count went up to 6, standard deviation adjusted accordingly. And our sum formula way over here picked up to 50. So now let's add something smaller than the minimum. Let's add 5. Sum formula picked it up, count picked it up, minimum picked it up, standard deviation picked it up. So we started with 3, it grew to 7, and dynamically it's picking it up and adjusting it. So this is going to work all the way down to whatever I set the bottom row at. Anytime I have more than one data set I want to refer to, though, I can't click and drag this. I'm going to have to create a new named range for each data set. So I would, here for me, I would choose to use the name BB, do the same thing for this range, choose the name BC, same thing for this range, use the name BD, same thing for this range. So I'd have 4 named ranges. I can fill them out here and it'll work fine. Let me show you what I did here. That's the formula I used within my named range. And that is a way to solve this need.